Hello and welcome to Thoughts from a Dizzy Dude. Today is Tuesday, October 9th, 2018. I'm your host, Adam Tilted, and I've got a new plan for this programming, and I'm really excited about it. Thoughts from a Dizzy Dude will be an opportunity for me just to kind of talk about whatever I want to talk about. Real short, but I'm going to do it every weekday, sometime between 9 and 11 a.m. Central. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be talking about, a range of topics, sometimes serious, sometimes funny, whatever comes to mind. I have two purposes for this. One is to keep me accountable, so that I know that I have something every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. I found that that's really important for me to do, to create a schedule for myself, especially battling and struggling with depression. I'll have more on that later. But today I wanted to show you a little math trick to help you calculate percentages. Percentages are all around us. We tip based on percent. You might see, something on sale for 15% off. And I know a lot of you think you're bad at math. You're not. No one is bad at math, just as a way of being, okay? If this is you, I'm here to help you get over that, because math is a skill. You just have to practice and you just have to learn. So I'm going to help you with that today. I know that most of us, because of the way our education system is, at least in the United States, a lot of us didn't get the best education in math. A lot of us learned how to do things just by rote, meaning we memorized a formula or a rule and we didn't really understand why it worked, but that's what we were told to do, and so that's what we did. But now that we're in the real world and we try to apply that to other situations, we don't know how to do it. So I'm going to just take a real simple example and show you how the decimal can be your best friend. Now this number as it is now is 345. It has three places. I need an arrow that goes up and down. I don't have one of those yet. So the 5 is in the ones place, the 4 is in the tens place, and the 3 is in the hundreds place, right? Every digit adds a power of 10. So this is 10 times more than what it would be here. A 4 here is a 4, but a 4 here is 40. This is 100 times more. All right? You know that. Well, what you might not know is that there's also a decimal here. There's always an implied decimal. If there's not a decimal, then there's an implied decimal at the end. Because this decimal here represents the end of the whole numbers. And anything that's after that is going to be less than a whole number, like a half of a number or a tenth of a number. Now, we don't have any extra leftover pieces of numbers in the number 345, so there's also an implied 0 there. So 345 can also be written as 345.0 or 345 and 0 tenths. Well, this method of writing with the decimals, it can help us do some quick calculations. Because each of these places for the digits counts as a power of 10, then if I move this decimal, I am increasing or decreasing by a power of 10. So if I want to multiply 345 by 10, then I end up with 3,450. If I want to divide it by 10, if I want to divide 345 by 10, then I end up with 34.5 or 34.50. We can use this to easily calculate any number of percents, not just tens. Let's imagine you're out for a meal. The bill comes back and it's $34.50. And you want to tip 20%. Well, I know that 10% of I know that 10% of $34.50 is $3.45. So 20% will be twice that, which would be $6.90. Now at this point I usually round. So I've got $3, almost $3.50 for 10% tip. $6.90 would be a 20% tip. What if you wanted to do 15%? That's also simple. Take your $3.45 and then cut that in half. So that'd be another $1.50, $1.70. All right. Add that to your $3.45. So now you've got $4.15, 20 cents. I lost track of that. But again, we're just estimating here. So $4, $5 would be about 15%. So just, again, I just want to walk you through that. If the bill is $34.50, 10% of that is $3.45, and then I can double that to get the 20% tip. Okay? And of course, you can see how this works for multiplication. If I know that, let's say tickets are $3.45, and I know that I've got 10 people coming, I know that I'm going to need to spend $34.50. If I've got 20 people, I'm going to have to double that. So $68. Use this method of moving this decimal in your mind and doubling or halving. And you can get any combination of percents that you want. 30%. 30% of 345. 10% is 34. Let's multiply that by 3. I get 112. So that's going to be... I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 30%. 10% is 34. 20% is 68. Yeah. And 30% is 90, 100 something. All right? Which makes sense. Now, if we had estimated that before, we could generally say what is 30% of 300 is going to be about 100 something. So, you guys know how to do this. It's not that hard. Just think about what it means. Think about what it means. Try using this decimal trick. Let me know if you have any questions. That's it for me today. Do me a favor. If you enjoy this content and you would like to sponsor the show, check me out at patreon.com/AdamTilted. You can sponsor the show for as little as $1 a month, and every little bit helps. Thanks for tuning in.
We choose to go to the moon.